Hello, my name is Donna Marie, and welcome to the Best Life of Wellbeing podcast. This episode is dedicated to the beautiful and loving memory of Miss Urselle P. Lunnon and to the committed, wise, and inspiring women everywhere. Today's discussion is with my friend of 43 years, my best friend, Monica Gaines. We will be talking about friendship, family, sisterhood, legacy, and inspiring women.
Welcome.
Hi, and good afternoon to you as well.
Thank you for being here today. My best friend I'm interviewing today, my best friend of, do you know how many years? 40?
At least.
And I met Monica Sales when I was 11 years old. We probably met through one of your neighbors who was a mutual friend.
Right, we did, through Joyce.
Yes. And then I remember you saying some girl, and we're gonna leave everybody nameless, wanted to fight me. And I was a tiny 11, 12-year-old. And you were like, oh no, she's too big to fight you. I'm gonna fight her. When I think about friendship, so first of all, you stood up for me. You took a leadership role in protecting me. You made me feel safe, like a big sister, right? And throughout the years of our friendship, you were always there as a listening ear, always there with good advice. And
Thank you.
yes, and so, and never judging me, right? Those are qualities that make you an excellent friend and a friend that I am, again, grateful to have 43 years later.
Well, the feeling is mutual, Donna, because friendship is everything that you just named. You know, you have to be loyal, committed, and a friendship should be a happy, safe place.
I think we're very fortunate in that we never had to think about being loyal or being honest. It really just was organic and it came very naturally.
Over the years, you've become family because I love you like a little sister. With my family, I'm very protective. I would not dare allow anyone, and you're the same with me. I know you're very protective. You know, if anybody's going to say anything bad about you, they know not to come to Monica.
Right.
Because then I'm going to get upset. It's like talking about a family member because you are family. As family, you're going to protect, and that loyalty, that commitment, that safe place. It has to be somebody, you admire and you actually enjoy spending time with. And we don't have to see each other every day because we've spent the majority of our time living in different states,
right?
But when we do come together, it's the same thing. It's like we haven't missed a beat and we pick up where we left off. So my family loves you just like your family loved me.
Right.
We travel together. Our kids have grown up together. We have generational connections.
Yeah.
Because we're friends, our kids are friends. We created a safe place for our kids, helping them to create friendships and just keeping them safe. We're definitely interconnected.
We decided at 40 years old that we would celebrate our birthdays together every 5 years. And we had our first argument.
Yeah, we did.
And that was really actually a very healthy argument. And we yelled at each other and we screamed at each other. I just remember us really being upset with each other. But the way we resolved it, we got everything off of our chest and we moved on. We got it off our chest. We're like, okay.
Right. And that's important, being able to communicate, because in any relationship, you have to be able to communicate your feelings. And if you're truly a friend, just because you hit a bump in the road, it doesn't mean that you're going to separate. You should be able to talk about it. We were grown women, and it's okay to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I don't have to see things from your perspective and agree wholeheartedly with what you believe in. We're different.
Yeah.
And our differences bring beauty to the table,
right.
Because both bring different things to the table that are beautiful. But because I disagree with you, doesn't mean that I'm going to love you any less, because the love is unconditional.
Right.
So I'm still going to love you the same. I'm still going to be here to support you, but it's okay for me to tell you, hey, I didn't like that. And I need to be able to express comfortably how I feel.
So Monica, what would you say is important about women supporting women. I know you're in the National Council of Negro Women in the New Orleans chapter. And
Right.
so you understand the importance not just of friendship, but relationships with women. And so tell me about your New Orleans chapter and tell me why you decided to become a member of the New Orleans chapter.
Well, one of my coworkers came to me. It was a younger girl that worked with me. And she was like, she belonged to this organization, the National Council of Negro Women, and it was a service organization. And I was looking for a way to serve my community and to give back.
To laugh, like you're a teacher, a mentor, you are all these things. And you're like, I'm looking for ways to serve my community. Another way. You know, it's an organization for women to come together and find ways to just better the community and just being able to support women in different aspects of life. And when you're talking about an organization like that, then everybody's in for the same purpose, you know, to serve the community however you can in a positive way. So the relationship, the foundation of the relationship is healthy because we're looking, we have a common goal, you know, in that service, and then we're willing to support each other. And that is something you have to be willing to do in a friendship, you know, you have to be supportive. And Donna, when I first went to visit the organization, like I went to a meeting, there was this person they spoke of because they said her name and they was like, she was a member of this organization forever. And I thought that was beautiful. I said, when they said her name, I was like, that's the only person, they said her first and last name, that I've ever known, you know, with that name. So let me see. And it was like, yeah, that's her. My first grade teacher, which is someone that had taught school for years, over 50 years. She actually taught my mother, okay? Wow.
And was my first grade teacher as well. She was an avid educator, you know, and an avid reader, and she truly loved the craft of teaching, and she loved children. I don't remember a single person, Donna, being in my first grade class that could not read. I felt honored to be invited to become a part of an organization like that because I admired her, always did, even as a child. You know, I looked up to her, you know, as an educator. Your mom. Me and my mom. And everybody in my family knew her, you know?
Yeah.
Because, and it was like, if she said something, like if a child needed to repeat a grade or needed more support or whatever, she was well respected in the community, you know? So, and up until the day that she died, and she lived to be well over 90. So I was like, wow, one of these people that I've always looked up to, and is one of the reasons that I chose to become an educator, you know, in addition to my mom being an educator. But yeah, I've always respected and admired her. And I was like, wow. So I was honored to become, you know, a member of the National Council of Negro Women because I felt like they stood for something positive, you know.
Absolutely.
Like,
So what's her name again, Monica?
Her name is Ms. Lunnon, Donna.